Hello and welcome. In today's video I'm going to be showing you the top 5 easiest and best access points for metal nodes in Ark Ascended's new map Valguero. Now I'm not going to be doing too much talking, I just want to show you where most of this is. At latitude 55.9 and longitude 11.6 in the desert arid biome, we have this first location right here. I'm going to try to show you around the map a few different locations, that way you don't have to go across map if you're in a different biome from this. But you can see that in this first location, the metal is going to be wrapping all along the edge of this cliff face. You can see as I'm showing you a bunch of different little node clusters that wrap around here. The two identification marks to help you find this location would be the cliff that juts up into the air and also the abandoned castle ruins that you can see on our right side. Let's head to our next location. Coming in at number 2 is latitude 76.3 and longitude 96. This is going to be in the limestone cliffs biome. The metal nodes that you're going to be looking for here are going to be all along the bottom of the ridge faces that you can see right here. Now on the second one, they're not going to be on the bottom, they're actually going to be all on the tops. As you can see as I fly up here, every single top little portion right here, you're going to have clusters of metal nodes. Now this one's actually not going to have any on the bottom except for the very last piece that I'm going to show you right over here. Otherwise, there is a second group of metal that's not too far, so I'm going to include it right here. If you go all the way to this little ramp at the back of the map right over here, you're going to find 2 other clusters of metal, which you might as well pick up while you're there. That's going to be it for our second spot. Let's go ahead and head to our third location here. For location number 3 at latitude 29.6 and longitude 81.6, as you can see on the map, right across from the Sky Temple that you can see up over here, we're going to have this large sort of mountain cliff face right here. This is going to have perhaps some of the most metal out of any node area that I found on the map. As you can see as we go around the top, bottom, and sides, it is just absolutely filled with node clusters. I would highly recommend, if you're anywhere near the northern part of the map, to check out this area if you're in need of metal. Let's head on over to location number 4. Location number 4 is directly under Blue Obelisk. It's pretty easy to find. This one's a little bit unique. It's not actually in the middle, it's just one large ring of metal nodes that go around Blue Obelisk. So you can see starting from right here as I move around the outer ring of the little submerged portion of the surface, there's going to be cluster after cluster of metal nodes. And you can actually find some as well if you go a little bit outside of the ring. You can see there's one right here where this cliff face, sort of this ridge juts out. Actually right here you can see there's some nodes. There's also some by this water right over here. So pretty easy. And we'll head on over to number 5. Coming in at number 5, we have in the right where the desert biome meets the snow biome, we have this pretty easy access point. It's basically a ring, just like the other one, but except it goes through a valley, so you can see these 2 access points right here. As we go around, you're going to see a bunch of different metal nodes in clusters. From the left side, you're going to go through this little opening right here, right through this valley, and the valley is going to have a bunch of metal nodes as well. Now, 2 things I should point out. There is no metal on the top. You just want to stay within the valley. As you can see on this right side and left side, there is none. But there is a little tiny bit if you go up to the very far left side all the way at the top, but it's mostly just in the valley. So just kind of stick around that ring area. That's going to do it for our top 5 metal locations. Hopefully you found this useful, and I hope to catch you next time.